I'm here to show you how to use Repel Gel barrier sealant to get rodents out of a structure. We're in the homeowner's garage right now, and he had mice coming into the garage. He used glue traps and snap traps with peanut butter on it to attract the mice, and he caught a few the first day. But it's been 2 weeks now with a new set of glue traps and snap traps. He has not caught one mice. Now, what happens is the mice actually become trap shy. So do the rats. They're very intelligent. So what they will do is they'll actually communicate and tell the other rats and other mice not to come into these traps anymore. So I'm here to show you how to use Repel Gel barrier sealant to remove them out of the structure and also even help you dry them into these traps. You can get these linoleum tiles. This is 12 by 12 at any local hardware store. They're very inexpensive. And then what you want to do is cut them into strips. And what you do with these strips is you just place our gel onto a tray and you paintbrush the gel onto the strips of linoleum tile. The reason you do that is because in a garage, most of the time where the mice and rodents are traveling is on the cement. So our gel will actually soak through that cement. So you need a non-porous surface. You can do silicone gel, but the homeowner wanted to be able to remove the product after we drove the mice out. So we're using linoleum tile, and we're going to paintbrush it right onto the strips, and then we're going to put them alongside of the wall where the rodents are traveling. And you know where the mice and rats are traveling because you can see their urine trail, their feces trail, or the rub marks. And the rub marks are the black grease marks the mice and rats leave when they rub and go against the wall because they love going against the wall. They love the feeling of touching the walls with their fur, which has nerve endings in it. It's called fibrosis. So after you apply the gel onto the tiles and you place it along the walls, then you might want to place some glue traps and strap traps next to them. So when the rats and mice hit the gel with their feet when they're running along the walls, they'll get it all over their eyes, their mouth, their nose, and their fur. And they don't like the chili in it, so it disorients them. So what happens is they'll run right into the walls, right alongside, and it's called kinesthetic response. Their muscle memory takes over because they have very poor vision. So they'll run along the walls, and you know exactly how many steps it takes to get out of the structure or to go where they're nesting and congregating. And the rats will actually do the job for you. So will the mice. They will actually take the product and spread it along those trails. Even though the rats and the mice's feet are so small, it's a literally infinitesimal amount of gel, but it's enough to contaminate the areas where they're running. And then the rats and mice will hit the traps, and if they don't hit the traps and avoid them as they're running, they will be going out of the structure where they were coming in and doing their destruction. Now, if you have no idea where they're coming in or where they're running, another good way is to actually get a large piece of the tile, and this is 12 by 12, and you actually paintbrush the gel as thick as possible. The thicker the better, because you want as much gel to get onto their feet as possible. And then you can get a glob of peanut butter and actually place it right in the middle. And the tiles are so big that even if the rat is large, he will actually have to step into the tile. And then he'll eat the peanut butter. And what we did here was we actually put some gel right on to the peanut butter. So when the rat starts eating it or the mice starts eating it, he'll get the gel also onto his mouth, into his eyes, into his nose. And it really irritates them. So what you want to do is, and the goal is to get as much gel onto their feet as possible so that way it dries them out of the structure. Now, for cleanup, if you get any gel onto your skin, it's very easy. You just get a baby wipes if you have them, and you can just take it off, the gel off your skin, or you just simply use soap and water or dishwashing liquid and you can just wash your hands. It's not harmful. You can get it right off.